Good morning, DC Ranch golfers. This is Dick Highland, and here we are on Saturday, the 9th of October. I've got quite a few things to brief you on this morning. I should tell you that throughout my career, I've always taken a great deal of pride in moving people on to nice opportunities within the golf industry, whether it be professionals, whether it be retailers, whether it be instructors, etc. So it's kind of with mixed emotions that I say to you today that this week I was informed that not only one but two of our professionals are moving on. One would be JT Hamamoto, who many of you know over the last 4 years, and as well Blair Anderson. Blair is taking a job down in Quintero, down where he lives. He was driving 45 miles to work and then 45 miles back, and with a 2-year-old, he decided that was in his best interest to take a job that was offered down there. But between these two guys, they added a lot to the operation. And I know there's never perfect timing for anything, but we wish these guys the best of luck. And as it relates to you, should you need anything, please let us know. Brady is sitting with me, and Cassie is in the back working on some information regarding the opening of the season, et cetera, et cetera. So they're both very capable people. And we will be working with the PGA of America to go ahead and refill these positions with the most capable people that we can find. So hats off to these guys. Good luck to them. And hopefully if you ever run into them down the road, you say, well done and thanks so much. A couple of other things. We are in the overseeding period, as you know. We will be on cart paths when we reopen on the 22nd. Until November the 8th, we will come off the paths with exceptions of and only of DMV placard holders, legitimate medical from your doctors. Push carts can go in the fairways, and as well the limited number of 4-bag attachments can go right down the middle of the fairways, because that's the shortest height of cut, which gets the most daylight, where if we kept carts in the rough, it would just rip the ryegrass out of there. So for a period of time, we are going to be on cart paths only, which leads me to our opening day event. Please pay attention to this. We are now going at 7:30 a.m. with the first shotgun, and we're coming back with a 12:30 shotgun for the second one. We are moving this from the 8 and 1 so that we can get everybody around for 18 holes as best we possibly can. We're delighted that we were able to get most players out during these two shotguns. We've got a little competition. It's a 2 best ball of 4. It's $55 per player, which includes on-course food and beverage, lunches, and the 2-player game. We also have an optional skins game, which will be a cash game for $10 for gross and net skins. So we hope that you will participate. We know that it's going to be an active day. If you'd like to attend the party that night, you can sign up on 4Ts. I would suggest you do that, as it's getting fully subscribed. So let's see everybody around that day and for those competitions. I'm going to refer to some conversations that we've had through the golf committee. And so I'll start with this, that starting times for the season on 4Ts will remain 7 days in advance at 7 a.m. The thinking was that at the end of the season, everybody knew, how to work within the system to get the times that they wanted, and especially the times that they wanted within the groups. So please know that if you've got an X, when you sign up, that X is only going to remain for 24 hours. And this way, hopefully, it'll free up more tee times for us faster so that other people can enjoy it. So again, 7 a.m., 7 days in advance. And the X's that you have will go away in 24 hours. And also, to free up more tee times, please understand that as our club is extremely social, we are an inclusive club. So if you sign up as a twosome, the club reserves the right to pair other twosomes with you, and hopefully you get a chance to meet some, other people and find some games down the road. By popular recommendation, we will use a first and 10th tee start, as it gives us the best opportunity to play the most 18-hole rounds, as well as I said earlier, to keep you playing within your groups as best we possibly can. For the upcoming season, The club will run 3 couples events. One would be the reindeer roundup, the other would be the Valentine's event, and the other will be the shamrock competitions. Having said that, we know that other couples want to have more frequent competitions, and we can do that. You make your own tee times. You let us know you want to play in the competition for that Sunday. We will make the card. You'll turn the card in after play, and we will post the scoring on the TVs in various parts of the clubhouse. And as well, this will also give couples a chance to come to the Italian night dinners as you have done in the past. But you're going to be required to make your own starting times. Let's see what else we can talk about. The rodeo, the member ladies and men's event. The ladies will be the 9th and 10th. We've got 36 teams signed up. That's more than we've had in the past. And the guys are playing the 11th through the 13th. And we've got a sold out field at 66 teams. We are always reviewing the starting processes, but for right now, this is how we're going to do it. We've also sent out to you a member survey, and the deadline, I believe, is next week to return your comments. We have asked everyone who has golf privileges to share your thoughts and ideas with us, because as we sit here today, we are scheduled in 2026 to replace the irrigation system. But we can't replace the irrigation system and go to the irrigation consultants until we know what course modifications the club wants to embrace prior to getting an irrigation proposal. So we highly encourage you. You've got a chance to give us your thoughts on what's important to you on the golf course, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, we can't use every recommendation that's made, but if we find an overwhelming majority of recommendations that we believe we need to address, we will take the survey results, we will compile them. There's a group that's been formed of members and staff for this whole recommendation process, and as well the irrigation change out programming. It has been budgeted for, and that's scheduled to happen in 2026. I mean, God forbid things go the way they are as far as getting supplies and parts, etc. That's why we need to get it done sooner than later. The question also came up about the horseshoe in season. When we reopen, the horseshoe will be open on Sunday afternoons only from 3 o'clock. We ask that you make a tee time on 4 tees so we can stay organized. It is walking only. We had a lot of success with Sunday afternoons, with families, with couples, with kids, etc., etc. So we hope that you take advantage of the horseshoe as we move forward. I should also tell you that in regard to the handicap committee, they want to make sure that you know that you are responsible for posting all of your scores on the day of, and if you are playing a round that is a non-postable round, then you need to let the golf shop know that it's non-postable, and that way you won't be dinged by the golf or the handicap committee for not posting your scores. So in summary, I would tell you that we wish the guys well in their new endeavors. We are embarking on a new season. As it relates to guest play, we will not have any guest play available on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and as well, similar to the end of last year, not Friday afternoon. So we're doing our best to get as many golfers out as we possibly can, to get people to play with people they don't know necessarily, to get rid of all the X's which tie up the tee times, and stay with the 7 a.m. 7 days in advance. And should we find that we need to go to a different plan, we as a golf committee will sit down and review all options once again and then come out with the information for you. So I realize it's been a little bit longer message today, but we wanted to make sure you were apprised. We're looking forward to the opening weekend's activities and as well the upcoming play that we have moving forward. So enjoy the rest of your day. Our days right now are in the high 80s, and we're looking for some great golf weather going forward. Thanks so much.